hope you're well. It's Sarah here from Sew Sarah Style. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about the fact that I have finally caved in and got myself a sewing subscription. It's not a fabric subscription. I'm still on restricted fabric buying, shall we say, until I've sorted out my stash. And to be honest, fabric buying is part of the pleasure for me. I like to choose my own fabrics. However, it doesn't stop me from joining a pattern subscription. So this year I have decided to join the Closet Core crew. I'll tell you a little bit more about it. I've got some information here in front of me. It's Closet Core Patterns, and they've got this subscription group, and you receive a new and original sewing pattern each month, then explore different techniques, skills and details as you bring it to life. So the reason that it caught my eye is because their first pattern is called the Onyx Pants. I'll give you a little bit more detail about those shortly, but they did an Instagram post on the idea for this year basically, and the Onyx Pants, and it's just, let me just read you a little bit of it. It says, we're very excited about the Stone collection, which is a selection of beautiful and modern sewing patterns inspired by noble materials and the feeling of quiet luxury, all designed to mix and match and build upon each other in a true capsule wardrobe. Think of it like a thoughtful and cohesive designer collection released one piece at a time all year round. Well, they got me, to be honest, at quiet luxury, because that's kind of an aesthetic that I really like, and the fact that it's called Stone as well, I don't know, it just appealed to me. And I really like the idea that they have one pattern a month that can then be built on the other patterns, so it's mix and match, the cohesive designer wardrobe. I'm then would be really really excited to see each month what pattern it is, how it mixes with the other patterns that I've got. So I think what I'm going to do is every month when it comes through, hopefully make up the pattern, and then we can see how it works with the others, and you know, just see how it works as this cohesive designer collection. We'll wait and see. If there's a pattern that's really that I really don't like, and that sort of requires an awful lot of effort to make, I may not make that one, but we'll just see how we go. I'm going to try my best to make each of the patterns up this year. So by the end of the year, I should have 12 amazing quiet luxury garments. So they describe the Onyx Pants as, we're starting our capsule wardrobe with a true staple, something we're sure will quickly become an easy throw-on favourite. The Onyx Pants, designed for stable knits like Ponte. Onyx is what happens if your favourite sleek trousers and coziest sweatpants have a very sophisticated baby. With a cropped flare and straight leg view, Onyx is incredibly fast to sew and pinch yourself comfortable. So that to me is a good start. I have made a toile of the Onyx Pants, so I've already subscribed, obviously. Oh, I was going to tell you first. So I've subscribed to the yearbook program, which is literally just for the year. And so you don't get access to any of the back catalogue or anything, which is fine with me, because I'm just particularly interested in this capsule wardrobe, in this the Stone collection. So that's the one I'm on. So as I say, every month there'll be a new pattern that will be arriving in my inbox. So this month's the Onyx Pants is printed out, ready to go, and I have made a toile. Part of the reason that I was attracted to these is it's not dissimilar at the top to my precious Derwent trousers by Wendy Ward, which I talk about in a lot of my vlogs, in that it's got this fold over elastic top, which creates obviously then a really nice flat front. It's very flattering. It's got the hold in bit of elastic around the top. These Onyx Pants, this is only a toile, and it's not the best fabric, to be honest. It's got these, they call it leg lengthening seams down the front and the back, which are top stitched. I need every little bit of leg lengthening I can, so I'm in it for that. I haven't actually ironed these yet, so they're a little bit wibbly wobbly. And then I've made them, I haven't hemmed them yet. I've made the sort of in between cropped, but in between flared and straight leg, and I still think they're a little bit wide for me, because they're sort of flapping around a little bit. I need to do some work on them. I think I'm just going to narrow the leg in a little bit. Just have to think about what footwear I'm going to wear with it, work out whereabouts above, below, whatever the ankle. It's still going to take a little bit of fiddling about. But I think once I've nailed the length, and the fit's great anyway, that's absolutely fine, and they are nice and flattering, but it's just where they end at the bottom and how wide I want them to be. So that's got to be worked out yet. So the fabric that I want to make them in, as that is a toile, this is a little bit thin, so it's not the most flattering. As I'm on a sort of, as I say, a fabric restriction at the moment, I'm having to use what I've got in my stash, and it's this ponte, which is quite a weighty ponte. And they talk about the fact that it does need to be something that's got spandex in, I think, because it's a fairly tight fitting pattern. You don't want anything that's going to be too thin and show you lumps and bumps. So this will be fine, and I think those pants will look quite good in the camo. Just have to watch a little bit with pattern matching. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but anyway, we'll see how we go. So that's the idea, is to get them made up in this, have another little go with this, get these perfected, and then as always I will hop on and show you how I got on. I'm also planning on each month just showing a couple of other patterns that are similar. So this month I've got a couple of sort of ponte pant patterns in mind that I can talk to you a little bit about, and I'll do that when I come back and I'm wearing these anyway. So in the meantime, I will be back shortly. Thanks. So please excuse the fact that this is just a toile. The idea is to wear them with trainers, I think, as the summer gets better. I think I prefer the shorter, just above the ankle length. That's the other length. I've still taken an inch out of the length of the pattern anyway. It's supposed to be fairly short. I think these actually I have narrowed. It was my other toile. So I'd made two toiles, and it was my other toile that was flarier. But the other toile, this one, was too small, so I had to recut the pattern. But it's these that are flarier, and I just don't think that they work as well on me as the slightly straighter version. So I think I'm going to just shorten it and have it shorter so I can wear it with boots as well. So this is it with my boots. I think the cropped version looks better with boots as well. They're not a bad fit. They are snug. Maybe I could go up a size again, to be honest. I might just do that. So here I am a couple of hours later. Excuse the lighting. The sun has obviously travelled round since I last spoke to you. And here are the, I think, finished trousers. I've done a bit of a half tuck here with the top, which is the notches Dila pattern that I made a few months ago, and I just wanted to tuck that in so I could show you the flat front and the waistband, which is relatively high. That my tummy button's just there, so it's just under there. I really like the seams, top stitch seams down the front. It's just, they are nice and flattering. I'm sorry, the light's absolutely terrible. The length and they're supposed to be a cropped flare, which is what I would say these are now. I've kind of cropped them even more. The flare has been taken in a little bit, so it's not as flary as it would be. This is about as much flare as I can tolerate, I think. But I do quite like the look of it. I haven't hemmed the bottom because this fabric is so brilliant. Why hem it if you don't have to? It just, as long as you cut it straight, you don't need to. And if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know how much I hate hemming jersey hems, and I hate wobbly hems. So as far as I'm concerned, if you don't have to hem, then don't. So yeah, I think they're very, very comfortable. As they said, it's basically a stretch ponte pant. It's not as narrow as a legging, so it's definitely a trouser. As you can see, there's quite a bit of sort of room around the back of the leg, so they very much fall into the trouser category, and I do like them. I've literally just finished them. In fact, I've still got bits of thread on them, so I'll pop my boots on and you can see them with my boots as well, because I think they're quite flexible really. You can wear them with trainers in the summer, actually flip-flops and stuff as well, and boots. So hang on just one sec and I'll pop my boots on. Okay, so here it is with my boots, which I'll be wearing more at the moment, obviously with it being cold. So I think it works, this length works with boots as well. I could possibly pull them up a little bit. This sort of cropped ankle. It's not the most leg lengthening shape in the world, so I may end up taking them in, but I just think it's a bit different actually, which is what I like about them. I made the size 12, which is true to my measurements. So the 12, for some reason I decided to go down and made the size 10, and they really were too snug. The whole point, as I say, is that they're trousers, not leggings, so it's nice just to have a little bit of ease in them. What else to say? 1.5 inch elastic, love the top, just a pull on easy pant. So that's the Onyx Pants. So I've lifted it up just a little bit so you can see my face, so I can just talk you through the last bit of the video, really, to be honest. Yeah, I mentioned that I was going to talk about a couple of other patterns which are similar but different, just in case you might have them in your stash or whatever, because I am interested in ponte pants. I haven't made a huge amount of them, but I have made the linear leggings. I was one of the testers for that actually, by Pattern Scissors Cloth, and I absolutely love that pattern as well. But that's definitely more of, obviously the clue's in the title, it's a legging, and they're much tighter. They've got the split hem as well at the front if you want that, the split hem option. You can also put zips in the bottom as well. I wasn't brave enough to do that, but I did quite like the split hem, and then I sewed it up as well, so I've kind of had it both ways. That is very different to this well, it's not very different to this, but it's got a separate waistband, and obviously it's a much closer fitting pant than these are. I absolutely love the waistband on this. It's just perfect for me. It's easy, it's flattering, so there's nothing, you know, I just love these. The other ponte trousers that I've been meaning to make for a while are the Joan trousers by the Friday Pattern Company. They are more like a trouser, and they've got sort of a faux button fly. But to be honest with those, I don't think that they're as close fitting as these. I think they are more of a straight trouser. I need to have a look at some more versions, but that's another one that I was going to make, but to be honest, I probably won't now because I've got these, and I definitely want to make these in a different fabric when I allow myself to buy some more fabric. I would definitely want some brown ponte, but as I say, you've got to be really careful with which ponte you go for with something like this, because if it's too thin, they just don't hang very well, and they're really not flattering. So anyway, that was just a little taste of what I've made today from the first month of the Closet Core Crew pattern subscription. So can't wait to get the next one next month. In fact, it's not going to be long because obviously I'm coming to you fairly late in January. I've only really just discovered it. I saw it on Instagram, as I say, the other day, signed up, and here we are. But I just wanted to get it out to you before the end of January so that I can show you February's pattern when that emerges soon. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.